All right, so I want to talk a little bit about your second book. And if you could hold it up for us, it's called My Checkered Life. And I mentioned before, it's a story about your marriage. Up a little higher. There we go. Yeah. That's a shiny. Oh, before we stop,
It's
I
shiny.
like this cover.
Yes.
It's got a really nice feel to it. Now that cover is also super nice. It's shiny. Is it a
I
laminated
don't
cover?
like shiny. I
Oh,
didn't have a choice.
oh, it looks great.
I
Yeah.
know, but I wanted them to match. Um, I wanted the two books to because, well, one's a sequel to the other, but I
Yeah.
didn't have a choice of the matte finish. But
Oh, this
it's
is called a
okay.
matte finish. Is that right?
Yeah, and this is
Okay.
shiny, but I'm
Well, I
sure.
like both a lot. So, super cool. So, all right. So, was it a natural progression to write about the second part of your life? Did you feel
Yeah,
like when you
yes and
finished the
no.
first?
Um, I have been okay. I started blogging in 2013. Now it's many years later, and I'm still blogging and I'm interacting with these wonderful people. I mean, they are.
It's
They're
a
my, I
great
mean, all
community.
over the world. South America, Spain, Alaska. I mean, it's I'm going to meet one of them next week at my college reunion. We have
Really?
reviewed each other's books, but I've never met her. So I'm going to actually have a face to face
And you
meeting.
found her through the blog? Did you
Yeah,
find her that way? That's amazing. Yeah.
yeah. So for those who were, if you're listening and you have an impulse to write a book, be sure you have some kind of digital connection with
Yeah.
or you could have it in your hometown or wherever, but you can write a book alone, but you can't really revise it, edit it, and publish it unless you have a um, a tribe, a nice little tribe of people. And you understand that, Barbara,
I
from what
do.
you do. Yeah, you look forward to them, and they offer to do your advanced reading or
Mm.
help with revision and editing.
All out of friendship, really.
And
Yeah,
actually, the friendship is the most important thing.
it is.
The friendship is even above all these other things. Well, anyway, your question was, how did the second book come?
Yes.
Well, I thought I have so much material from my blogs and my blog posts. So I had the second book evolved in this way. About 2 years ago, I was going to write a book. It was a compilation of my Aunt Ruthie's diaries, and she figures large in my memoir. She was a huge mentor to me. And then I told, well, first of all, it was hard to read her diary. She wrote in pencil, so her
Um,
writing was indecipherable. So I lost interest. I spent 3 or 4 months on it, but just didn't go anywhere. Then I told my blog readers I'm going to collect all my blog posts and make a book out of them. They all said, "Well, I'm not going to read it. I've already read your blog post. I don't want to." Yeah, they said don't, but they said don't in a way that they're going to help me, right?
right.
They said it sounds boring and it's not cohesive and blah blah. And then one of the authors, in fact, this woman who's Susan Widener, who got me to go to your library, she's the one who said, why don't you write a marriage memoir? She had met Cliff and she knew from the first book that he did illustrations.
Hmm.
So I thought, who in their right mind writes about their marriage?
Yeah.
But she said, no, go ahead. She said, men and women will read this.
Appealing for, yeah.
And so I started in it on it. And let me tell you, it's not sugar coated. It's not airbrushed with, no, it's raw in places. Even though we have a
Yeah.
solid marriage, I do write about um, times when I thought I couldn't go on.
Hmm.
And so I think it's a fair portrait. It's a true portrait of the ups and downs of a long marriage.
Yeah. I have it queued up on my Kindle, so I'm looking forward to reading it.
Yeah.
So,
Before you read it, you might want to look at the illustrations.
okay.
Because many of those, you'd almost get a summary of the book by doing that, or else wait till after, but you can't do that because
they're in there.
They're embedded, yeah, the
Yeah.
photographs and the artwork.
Very nice. So you had some challenges in the sense of you're revealing your what's previously private
Right.
moments in your marriage. And how did that work with your husband? Was he on board with all of that, or?
I thought you'd probably get around to that question, but that's a
You don't have
really
to answer it.
good one.
I'm just
No,
curious.
he's an artist, but he's also a performer who gives art and music performances in
Oh,
public schools. So there's ego there, well, with both of us. But in the beginning, he was very worried that I wouldn't write enough about him. And I assured him, well, yeah, it's going to be equal. Well, it's not quite equal, but since I'm the author and I start with my viewpoint and all of that. But I kept assuring him, and now I think he understands. Yes. I asked him to write he wrote about a robbery that happened when he was on the road with his show. And he wrote about a time he lost $100. And, he wrote about things that I wasn't privy to because I didn't have a firsthand experience with it.
yes.
But I don't know. I wouldn't recommend writing a book with you, with your husband. It wasn't all that bad, but it's.
How long did it take
Um,
to get that out?
um,
I feel like it was pretty quick, was it?
yeah, well, the blog posts were over a period of years. My writing was about 2 years. Then the actual putting the book together was at least a year. Then of course it's your whole life.
Right.
It was it's quicker than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what I was doing with the first book.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah.
No. We're publishing them under the name Spindletree Books.
Yes.
Which is our imprint, but I had help with the interior design with the first book, and the second book also.
Mm-hmm.
They help you with the ISBN numbers.
Yes.
All the technical sort of things.
That is really hard to navigate because I helped my dad publish 2 books, and we used it was a branch of Simon and Schuster, but it was a paid service, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know ISBN. I was like, ooh, what is that?
Yeah, it's a whole new experience.
It is.
I'm curious, what did your dad write about?
He wrote a family history, and he wrote.
What a legacy!
It is. It's really great to have because he wrote. He was a CPA for all his career, and then he retired, and then started a second career in finance, and then he added to that because he's always wanted to be a writer, and his dad said you need a job so why don't you become a CPA? Yeah, so an accountant. So anyway, though, he wrote he was 90 when he said to me, I have all these little notes that I'm going to send you, could you type them? And so we spent a year and a half probably doing that, and then right after that he had been writing short stories over a period of his whole lifetime, and he had saved them and was still writing them. So he said, okay, I've got another project to do. And so the second book is a book of short stories. So, which was published.
You could blog about it.
I have. Yeah, maybe you jumped in. Yeah, I have, but not lately. He passed away right as the second book was published. So it was just kind of hard. It was just kind of a tougher time,
It's
but
bittersweet for
it was,
sure.
but so happy that he did that. And it's really nice to have both of those. So well, what's next for you, Marian? So another memoir, or what do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I will
too
keep on
soon.
blogging because
Yeah,
every book has derived from blogging.
yeah.
So I
You
will
get your
keep.
ideas.
Yeah, I think I would like to collaborate with another author. I'm not sure on
Oh,
what. Maybe a fiction writer, because to share I don't know, the experience, and also I'll be frank with you. Writing is solitary, and you just sit here by yourself.
yeah.
And if I could find a topic that would be compatible for another author and me, that would be nice. But I'm
That
going to
would
keep
be.
on blogging and see what happens.
I mean, everybody, it seems like in the blogging world feels like they have a book inside them. And, I haven't given up the idea, but you do get ideas from other people when you read blog posts,
Right.
especially because our blogging community is a lot of readers and then writers. So it's we're in the same group basically. So
Exactly.
I,
Unique.
s-
That's
pardon me?
unique. I
It
think
is.
that's unique
It is
because
very.
either a blog is about writing or it's about reading, and you have a hybrid. You have
It
both.
is a hybrid, and you do get ideas. I mean, I see like the way you've done book promotions, like super clever. So, like I wish we could somehow share it. Oh, I wonder if I can. Oh, it's probably going to take too long to find. Let me think for a moment. The book launch, the YouTube, was
Oh
that on
yeah.
YouTube, Marian?
Um, yeah, that's on YouTube.
All right, hold
And
on.
you could, I don't know even, you
All
could
right,
find it under Marian Beaman or Mennonite Daughter, and then it would be, I guess, type into search the word launch, and that should get you.
okay. Can you still see me because I jumped over to?
No, I'm seeing you.
Okay. Excuse my big fingers here. I don't know if you can see that, me typing on the screen. So let's see. And then I wish I had thought of this ahead of time. Okay. Oh, I found you. And then and it's not a short, it's a video, or right?
Well, it's really short. I think it's
It is
15
short.
seconds or so. If you're looking at the air balloon, the
Yes, here it is. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. And I think I'm going to be able to share this. Okay, let me find my way back to us. Here we go. Okay. Share screen. Where'd it go? Not there. No, no. You know what? You know what I'm going to do because for some reason, it won't let me.
You know what? Maybe you have to stop your video to show
Right.
that.
It's not even showing as a shared screen
Okay. So
option.
I think
So
if you stop your video, maybe that will replace it. I'm just
usually, yeah, I think what's happening is because I have the free version of Zoom, I don't think it's letting me. So here's what I'm going to do. If you're watching this and you want to see it, I'll put the link in the description, and so you can all find it that way. Let me see, because I have it right here, and then it just didn't show up. All right, let me try one more time. Zoom. Share screen. Oh, wait. There. Okay. So hot air balloon. Now, Marian, can you see that?
yes, I can.
Okay, here we go, people. All right, way to go. Is there
I'm not
sound with
sure.
this?
Yeah, I don't hear any music, but
Oh, let me see if.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, what? Well, I don't hear any sound either. That might be normal. I have my volume up, but at least we can see it.
You were so experimental, Barbara.
Yeah.
That's what your audience.
This is so much more relaxing than trying to figure this out in a work situation, because sometimes I'm in like work Zooms and I'm sharing a screen and I have 100 screens up like on my browser. No, not that one. So this is pretty cool. Is this correct, what we're looking at?
No, we're looking at something.
This isn't right.
It says green particles satisfying video lights.
All right. I think because we're
out of space.
Yeah.
We're in outer space now.
All right, I'm gonna stop the share, but note to myself, I'm gonna figure that out for another time. So very cool though. We tried. So, but if you're watching and you want to see it, because it's really neat, I will put it in the link in the description of the video. So all right, Marian. Well, this was really fun.
It was. I
really
learned
great.
something about you too. I did not know about your Wetterly heritage.
Oh,
your dad and all of that, and then about video sharing and all that good stuff.
It was a failed effort, but the video share, but I don't know why. So I did try to share a video through work one time, and we had it all up and you couldn't hear things. So that was really stressful.
It's probably just one thing you didn't do.
Yes.
You didn't know to do. But something just popped into my head right now. I have a photo of, it's just a regular photograph of Cliff and me working together on his desktop in his studio. So it just shows the backs of us, but we're looking.
Can you share it with us, or do you have it handy? Or
oh well, yeah, I do, but I'm not sure how I could.
Oh, okay. So, but go on.
Yes, I don't. Well, maybe I'll share screen here.
Is it in your book?
Oh, is it? No, this is a never before seen.
Oh my God.
Photograph. So maybe when you publish this, it won't be on the Zoom call, but
put it on.
I can send it to you and
send it to me, and I'll put it on the WordPress one.
Okay.
I can put it on there, and then somehow I'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. What I can do? No, send it to me, and when I edit the video, I can put it up.
I'll slice it in.
Yes, I'll put it in there. Okay. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'll work. I know how to do that. I taught myself. So, all right. So viewers, we have to end this because we're going to get cut off because I have the free Zoom version. So I'm getting a little message. Well, we have a couple minutes, but I do want to say thank you, Marian, for doing this with me. That was really fun. And if you want to follow Marian, I'm going to put all of that and find out more about her books. I will put all of that in the description too. So you can find everything out about Marian and her two books, Mennonite Daughter and My Checkered Life. And I will see you either on X or on WordPress or on Instagram. Yes. So we're well connected with each other. So
yes, we are.
So
I need to hang with you more. I learned some new things. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Marian. All right. I will see you again soon.
Okay.
All right.